Hey everyone, Nekomata here, and I am going to show you low-level players how to hit a bigger Titan. Um, just a disclaimer, I probably won't make it through the full Titan fight, but for those of you lower-level players who are in a stronger alliance and you're trying to grow with them and you really like your alliance, and you're tired of feeling like inferior or inadequate, hopefully, this will give you a little bit of encouragement and some tips on how to go after Titans. So, my team power is under 3,000. I think I'm about 2,900 TP. I'm a very low level account. My roster is not very leveled. So, again, I might not make it through this Titan. But the first thing you want to do is you want to read what the Titan does. We've got a 10-star rare here, which is terrifying to me and my little baby account. Nature Elemental Barrier reflects 100% of all direct damage and status effects from the same element. So right off the bat, you can see that going in with Nature Heroes is not a great idea. Given the rule of replacement, the try chart, red takes green anyway. So I wasn't planning to go in with green, although if you have a Leanna, that's great for Titans, just not a Titan that reflects green. Alright, so let's check out what this Titan does. Shattering Shriek deals 200% damage to the target and nearby enemies. So right off the bat, this Titan's going to one-shot me. The target and nearby enemies get negative 40% attack for 5 turns. Alright, so I'm going to have to bring some bear banners with me. If you don't have bear banners, antidotes would suffice, but I encourage you to use the bear banners for negative attack effects. And the third thing is the caster is immune to new status ailments for 5 turns. Alright, so basically, this rooster is going to be impossible. Alright, well, I got to do my best, got to make my alliance proud, so as you can see, I don't have very leveled stuff here, but I'm going to go in with no green and mostly red. I decided to go in with a Bold Tusk because he boosts attack, and he's a healer, so that's going to be really important for me during this fight. The next thing I decided to bring in is a Gormek. I chose Gormek because he's a defense down. He does quite a bit of damage, and he defense downs. And I need that Titan's defense to drop. So if you do have a Guardian Falcon in a situation like this, that would be more ideal. But Gormek is pretty cool too. The next thing I brought in is Kelly. Because she's got that fast mana and she hits pretty hard. And she'll burn the Titan a little bit, hopefully. Although the Titan seems a little bit impossible, but we got to try to get some damage in somewhere. The next guy I brought in is Regard. I know he's not a fire hero, but he's going to dispel status ailments, and he's another healer. I think I'm going to definitely need 2 healers for this attack. It's going to be very hard for me to stay alive through this, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to. And obviously, Wukong. Wukong, if you don't know, is a Titan killer. He is, I mean, I would say, in my opinion, his specialty is taking out Titans. What he does is he boosts your attack and your special skills. He's going to make you hit really, really hard. He does give you a chance to miss, which kind of sucks, but the odds are lower in comparison to how much he's going to boost you. He's great for tile damage. So next I want to take a look at my troops and make sure I'm kind of, using the best troops I can possibly use. As you can see, I don't have many leveled troops. I am a free-to-play player, so I'm, been steadily and slowly working on my heroes for quite some time. As far as items, again, I want to bring that bear banner in. It's going to boost my attack a little bit. And if you don't have bear banners, antidotes are just as fine to use. The next thing is mana potions. Mana potions are really important, particularly with like a Wukong for Titans. It's really important that you bring mana potions in with him. And usually I would bring in some healing potions as well because Wukong is very squishy. Unfortunately, I don't think my healing potions are going to do much in this case. The next thing I chose to bring in here are some arrows, possibly to get this Titan to miss a few shots, and some axes. I have a few, and it's going to kind of soften the blow for me as it gives that Titan negative attack and a little bit of damage. Alright, so let's go in and try it. This might be 30 second. This might be a 10-second attack. Wish me luck. Alrighty, so right off the bat, I see I have a pretty good board. So the first thing I want to do is I want to boost my attack. I'm going to feed Gormek and give this Titan a defense down. The next thing I'm going to do is feed Wukong and boost everything. I'm just going to hit him with all I got. And now I'm going to go ahead and try to, it's good that I used Gormak right away. I'm going to try to do some damage on this guy. So the key is to hit the weak points. I know that I quickly fed my Gormak and my Wukong, but I know I'm just not going to stay alive very long, and I want to try to get as much damage as possible. So I'm trying to match these reds underneath that weak point. Maybe I can get Wukong's ability off one last time before I die, and maybe I can get something decent. Alright, I'm about to die anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and dodge that weak point and just get a little extra damage in. Alright, let's see what I did. 6k. Not very much, but considering how weak I am, it's better than 1k. Because that's what I was looking at with my unleveled heroes. If I use all my flags, which I intend to do, I'm not going to use any flask. I'm too weak to use my flask unless my leader asks me to. I'm going to save my flask until I get stronger and become more of an accomplished player, and then those flasks will come in more handy. Right now, I think I would waste flask, given that my damage is very low, so I'm going to hold on to my flask. But if I use all my Titan flags, I could get a little bit of damage in, you know, maybe 20k or something overall, or maybe 30k if I'm lucky, and I really, really just make sure I use all my flags, you know, and that way I can try to get some damage in and be a team player. I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you are a low-level player and you're in a bigger alliance and your Titans are really, really heavy and it's intimidating, ask your leader if they have a training alliance or a sister alliance that you can join. You'll be surprised. Many big alliances do have training alliances. We have a training alliance, but I kind of wanted to learn with the big dogs, so I decided to stay in the main. Alright guys, I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, comment below. Alright, bye.